As with a lot of people, health issues has been a big part of my journey and what initiated me into herbalism and alternative healing. And throughout my journey, I was pretty consistently failed by different doctors and the Western medical model. This is pretty common. But one idea really saved me. One idea really helped me to find my path into wellness. And this is this idea that you are your own healer. I'm Asia Suler of One Willow Apothecaries, and this is some real talk about the foundations of every heart-based healing business. You are your own healer. I've always felt a little bit uncomfortable when people call me a healer as a profession. And it took me a little while to figure out why this sat so strange with me. And I figured out that it's because I don't consider myself as someone who heals other people. In fact, I don't actually think that that's possible. My role is to help support people in their healing. Because here's the truth, we all heal ourselves. And we can have wonderful people come in who can help us along that journey, but ultimately, each and every one of us are our own healers. So we see this on a really physical level. For example, if you get a cold or a flu and you take something like echinacea, what you're doing is you're boosting your natural immune system. You're not giving yourself a new immune system. This herb isn't actually giving you a new element inside of your body. It's helping to support the systems that are already in place. So even when we're talking about healing from physical conditions, what we're seeing is that our own bodies are the ones who are healing. So the same goes when we talk about emotional, spiritual journeys. We are the ones that are here to heal ourselves. A lot of this ability to find and receive healing comes from being able to see yourself as a healer, changing your thoughts from how can I find healing, how can I seek healing, to how is healing already within me. It's so empowering to begin to see yourself as your own healer. And just that one piece of empowerment will go far to bring you into healing. This is really the tenet of what I do in my healing practice. I am there to support my clients. I'm there to encourage them to understand that they have everything that they need in order to heal. Truly, you are the portal. You are the magician. You are the one that has the tools to heal yourself. Now, this said, it can be really nice to have some allies to help. So here are two allies that I use in my practice to help people to see themselves for the healers that they are. The first ally is Self-Heal Flower Essence. So just the name lets you know how this plant really works. As a flower essence, Self-Heal, or Prunella vulgaris, helps us to see that we have everything that we need inside of ourselves in order to heal. Self-heal really empowers us to come back into this understanding that not only are you your own healer, but that healing is possible. And this is so huge, especially when you've been dealing with a condition and it's been difficult to heal. We can get into a state of hopelessness and disappointment. Self-heal keeps that optimism going, it keeps that energy going, and it keeps you connected into the truth that you have everything you need to heal. And it's possible. The second ally is Mica. As a stone, mica acts as this mirror, and what it reflects back to us is all of the goodness and beauty that is inherent to our being. Mica is kind of like this cheerleader for the self. It shows you just how wonderful you are, just how capable you are. I really love to put mica essence into my formulas to help people to see this, to reflect back that goodness, that worthiness, and that deep capability. I've combined both of these allies, Self-Heal and Mica, into a formula, an earth alchemy formula in my shop. So if these two essences are calling to you, then you can check out that elixir in the link below. That said, I really encourage you to follow your own knowing. What allies are coming in for you? Maybe what medicine-making practices help you to feel connected? This is about you and your journey, and knowing that through your healing, you are ultimately going to be able to give the gifts of you and your light to this world. So if you liked this video and you felt it was helpful, share it with friends. Share it with someone who might be on a similar journey. You can go ahead and like this video below, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Is this a new concept to you or something you've been working with for a while? And what have been your most major allies in healing? Thank you so much for watching, and I'm deeply honored to be on this journey of self-healing with you.